on Route 24 in Lewis. To place your deli or carryout orders, call 302-945-0700.
All right, good morning to everybody jumping on our Facebook Live this morning.
Good morning.
We got a new email in. It says, Dear Bill and Jess, I made the decision to end a toxic relationship, and I feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off my shoulders. We were together for 5 years, engaged, and have 2 children together, one being a newborn. I tried so hard to make it work, but deep down felt he was not the man that I want to marry. On one hand, he would seem to love and adore me and is very passionate, but on the other, he angers easily, gets disrespectful when he's mad, smokes weed too much, and spends way too much money on it and hesitates to pay bills. He's mean-spirited, antisocial, and tries to be controlling. I'm very close to my family, and he's always taken issue with me spending time with them and including them in things as if he wants to isolate me from them. He and my oldest child I have from a previous relationship clash often because he really does not know how to talk to people. I've taken responsibility for the fact I made it easy for him to do the bare minimum and allowed the disrespect, but I decided I had enough. We got into yet another heated argument about him not having enough with the bills. Usually when we argue, he'll snatch up the keys and go to my car and he'll leave. This time I hid the keys and told him that he needed to call whoever he was going to hang out with to come get him. He got so upset, became a monster, throwing things around my room, looking for the keys and knocking things off the dresser. And this son of a beep pulled my pants and underwear down in front of our toddler trying to locate the keys. I tried to lie and say he needed to get the keys to his mother's house off the keychain so he could leave and go there. I wanted him out. When I took the keys out from the hidden place to give him a house key, he tackled me to the ground trying to take my car keys. My toddler witnessed this and was shook. Right then and there, I knew I had to get him out of the house and out of my life. Every other time I put him out or saying I was calling it quits, I would feel sadness and think to the fact that, I put so much time and effort into the relationship, had 2 children with this man, and maybe, just maybe, we can fix our problems. But this time I felt relief. About a month and a half ago, I put him out and he went to stay at his mother's. But after only 4 days, I allowed him to come back after he apologized. And we had what I thought was a heart-to-heart about, what I would and wouldn't accept any longer. We had not gotten into any other arguments, but I really just feel like I wanted to be done with him and was making a mistake letting him return. I knew he did not possess the qualities that I wanted in a husband and was wasting my time waiting for him to improve the things we've discussed a million times. I refuse to allow my children to grow up in a household where this type of toxic ish is happening. I work too hard for things I have for me to allow this half-assed man to continue to diminish my self-worth, do the bare minimum and continue to give me, his ass to kiss when he doesn't get his way. I feel my eyes are finally open and I'm never turning back.
She's going through a lot.
But here's my thing. Here's my question.
I mean, she went through all that from the first couple sentences. It's like, why?
So out of this email, I mean, I know it's a lot, but did she accept him back in and now she's having second thoughts? Like they didn't just get into like a final straw and now she don't know whether to kick him out. Like she's accepting him back. They're good now, but she ain't good right now.
No.
Is that kind of how it is? Is that where we're at though in the email? She said, I made the decision to end a toxic relationship and I feel the weight of the world is lifted off my shoulders. We were together for 5 years engaged. And then she goes into the story. But then at the end of the story, she kind of explains that she allowed him to come back in.
After 4 days. They had heart to heart.
But then she got like second thoughts and then she kicked him out. Is that fair? Like she shouldn't have let him back in is what I'm saying.
I mean, she did though. She started feeling some kind of way. He apologized. Maybe she thought, yeah, this is going to work. 2 kids, you start second guessing.
Yeah.
And trying to make it work. But everything else that was written in that email, it's like toxic.
Yeah, toxic. 493 texted in. Stop, DJ.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like R. Kelly.
Uh-oh.
Run. #run. Let's see here. Shayna texted in, just stay strong. We've all had toxic relationships. Stay strong and not going back to familiarity is one of the hardest things, but you eventually feel so much peace within your life and yourself that you fully realize that you're not the right person for you. One of the hardest things that I had to do is stay away when I left a toxic relationship, and I'm so happy I left and forever grateful for an amazing man that came into my life. Stephanie texting in, he violated you so many times. Please do not let him back in your home. Change the lock, seek help, and had to keep him away. His behavior will only get worse. Jesse says, so he's out now? I noticed you started the story with decided to end it, did a whole story that ended you with kicking him out, but then a new story starts to him being allowed back. So at the start, that's what I was saying.
Yes.
That's what I was saying. So at the start, you saying you're calling it quits. Does that mean he's out again, or you're just mentally weighing in on this and looking for validation? I hope he's out, because that behavior with the keys is not okay. For the men commenting or saying there's another side, nothing justifies behaving like that. I agree.
Yeah. I agree with that too.
Brian says, I won't make light of this. I'm sure you know you need to leave. Otherwise, any sense of peace you have and that of the children is forfeit. Lovely says, be careful who you put first, because you will end up last. Kawana says, say what you mean what you say, and stand on it. It will never get better. He is who he is.
That is true.
Kim says, I'm so proud of you, baby girl. Keep your head up always and continue recognizing the queen that you are. Nikisha says, good job putting him out. Make sure you don't allow him to come back. Get into therapy. You've been in a traumatic relationship. You need to heal. Good luck. Shalette, never turn back. Before my fiance had a crazy ass man like that, I was thinking you had the same man I had. Don't turn back. Don't accept nothing. You did the right thing. Let it go. Paige says, good for you now that your eye, a lot of people texting in. Good for you now that your eyes are open. Please don't look back. Find support in your family and get yourself out of the situation. It'll only get worse. Don't guilt trip yourself. It happens. Your kids are better off seeing you safe, happy, and stress-free rather than dealing with nonsense. Make any arrangements needed and keep moving forward. Best wishes.
Gosh.
302-858-5117. Let us know what you guys think. Question of the day. Here's T-Pain.